Rakan, why didn't you just let me go? What's going to happen to me? Rakan?
You betrayed Hedda. Your fate is her decision. You brought it on yourself. You handed over the holocron like it was nothing. Like everything I've done was nothing. It was stupid, Sahar. I don't understand why you did it. Why did you do it?
To save you? All your strength, all your loyalty, Hedda will throw it away. She'll throw you away. I know that you're angry with me, but I promise, no matter what happens, I will never leave you behind again. Could you say the same about Hedda?
We need you in the briefing room. It's urgent.
Understood. I'm on my way. Rivix, whatever it is you want, now is not the time. I have urgent matters to attend to.
I don't doubt that. But there's something you should know. Immediately.
I'm accompanying an envoy that's just landed on Odessen. An envoy that includes most of the Dark Council.
I've heard nothing about a visit from them.
Yes, well, they're hoping to catch you by surprise. To leave you no time to refute the accusations they would like to level against you.
Word of Malgus's escape has resulted in some unexpected consequences. Dissidents of all kinds see this as a symbol of the Empire's weakness. Violent unrest is rampant.
There are some who would cast aspersions on you for allowing this to happen. It was your associate who freed Malgus from Imperial custody, after all. And the Emperor has accepted the validity of these criticisms. He demands an explanation.
Between you and me, I believe the seeds of his distrust were planted by someone else.
The tension between Darth Krovos and Darth Zarian has worsened as of late. I can't help but wonder if either of them are attempting to draw attention from their dispute, or something they may be planning. Then again, this could be the work of a detractor who desires to cause chaos from the inside. It's no secret that you've had misgivings about the Empire's scrutiny of your actions. Many could use that against you.
But I want you to know that I am utterly unconvinced of the other's suspicion. And I certainly do not agree with their method of confronting you.
Can you stall the others?
I will do my best.
Was I meant to expect a visit from the Dark Council? They're here.
Of course. We'll make this quick so we can deal with whatever they'd like to fuss about today.
As expected, we received another communication from Jadis. A direct transmission to Odessen. Encrypted, of course, but T7 has graciously solved that problem for us.
Not much in the message, just a set of coordinates. And after Jadis's not-so-subtle invitation, I think we can guess what he wants you to do.
I don't like this. We don't know where these coordinates lead. It could be to Jadis, it could be to anything. What if we take this to the Dark Council, since they've graced us with their presence?
That'll just complicate things.
The situation is already complicated. With their support, we can find Jadis quickly and eliminate any chance of him expanding his reach. We won't get another opportunity like this. It's a risk. But we should find Jadis and deal with him on my terms.
And what do you intend to do, should you meet with him?
Jadis is toying with us. He claims to know so much. About Malgus, about everything. If he's telling the truth, I will find out how that's possible.
And what happens afterward? Jadis won't simply fade quietly back into the shadows.
We'll figure it out when the time comes.
A bold move by the Emperor, bringing the Dark Council here unannounced.
Well, they have several very important grievances they'd like to discuss.
What else is new?
Have we caught you at an inopportune time?
I do have somewhere I need to be. I'm afraid I don't have time to entertain you.
Not even for one of your oldest and dearest friends? This won't take long, or perhaps it will. That is entirely up to you. We have enough threats to the Empire to worry about without the added headache of finding Darth Malgus. And Mandalore the Avenger, your dear associate, responsible for his escape. Disappointing.
Shay acted alone. This has nothing to do with us.
Be that as it may, we can no longer tolerate Hetakol's aggression against Imperial targets, nor Shay Vizsla's inability to stop her.
Shay aids Malgus in his plans, while we squander time, people, and resources on expeditions that produce no useful results.
It's time for an adjustment of priorities.
I'm tired of all the suspicion, all the questioning of my actions. If you don't like the way I do things, then we can end our partnership.
That is not an option that is available to you, I'm afraid. You cannot claim to be ignorant of the expectations placed upon you. They may be lofty, but they are unavoidable and non-negotiable.
Do you really want to do this here? Do you want to make an enemy out of the Alliance? Out of me?
I think it's best we continue this conversation elsewhere. This would not be the first time Malgus has tried to topple the Empire. Now that he is free to make another attempt, we must be ready to cut him off from any potential resources. But ever since you recovered the holocron from the hidden Shane, we've learned nothing that could be of use in this regard. There is no more time for such inefficacy. It was foolish to allow you to ever keep it from us.
A mistake that is easily remedied. If you don't mind, we will take the holocron with us.
You're not taking the holocron. Now get out.
What do you think you're doing?
My lord, are you sure that's wise?
It is imperative, Major. You've done something to it. Explain!
I have done no such thing. I have never known it to do anything like that.
You are the only one who's had access to it.
What are you suggesting?
That you are hiding something. Is this some misguided effort to shield Mandalore? Or perhaps it is her fellow fugitive you're hoping to protect?
Lord Krovos, perhaps we should take a moment. Let cooler heads prevail, before someone says something they cannot take back.
Yes. No need for us to make matters worse than they are. This does not bode well for you, I'm afraid. Considering the dire nature of our circumstances, I'm left with no choice but to confine you to Odessen. You will remain here until Malgus is caught. While Null's holocron is in our possession, we will determine the extent of its damage, as well as any part you may have played in it.
This is ridiculous. You can't do that.
Oh, but I can. But you must understand, it's nothing personal. I do hope you intend to stay out of trouble until this horrible business is behind us.
You're making a very unfortunate mistake.
Not as unfortunate as the implication behind those words. Tread carefully.
We will be leaving a security detachment in place after we depart. Do not attempt anything rash.
You Sith love to put on a good show.
I knew there was suspicion, but I never expected anything like this.
If anyone thinks they can imprison me in my own base, they've got another think coming.
Good. Now is not the time to adhere to such ridiculous demands. If the Dark Council's concerns regarding Malgus are as serious as they claim, then the restrictions they've placed on you are in grievous error.
I don't disagree, but before we make things worse, we should think carefully about what we want to do next.
We must act. Quickly. Which you cannot do while you are locked up here.
A bold recommendation, Lord Rivix. Do you plan to take on some of the risk?
Of course. I wouldn't have suggested it otherwise.
What should we do about Jadis? The message he sent.
Darth Jadis? No one's seen him in years. Pretty sure everyone thinks he's dead.
Might as well be, since he's managed to demand our attention without worrying about any consequences.
He's very much alive, and for some reason just as interested in Malgus as everyone else. He's offered assistance, but we're not sure what he's really after.
His coordinates Jadis sent. It's not much, but knowing him, it's the best we're going to get. If you two are going to get out of here, you should look into them. I doubt this lead will be good for long.
How do we get past the Empire's lockdown?
I'll help keep people busy, and you'll be back before anyone realizes something's up. There's some, well, let's just say I know ways to move around the base without anyone knowing. Lana and I will walk you through it.
What of Null's holocron? Do you think it wise to leave it in the Dark Council's possession?
I need that holocron back, now.
Then I shall ensure that it is safely returned to you before we depart.
How are you going to swing that?
With extreme caution.
You'll need backup, you know, to go and potentially meet Jadis. Just say the word and I'm there. Don't much like the idea of you two going alone.
Your presence here would be much more valuable, Major. Leverage your influence with Lord Krovos to keep her distracted.
That I can do.
We shouldn't waste any more of our precious little time. I will analyze the security measures being put in place. With any luck, we'll find a straightforward path to your ship.
Don't think I'm about to question your choices or anything, but do you think this is a good idea? You're probably the most capable person I've ever met, and if you can't smell that something's off about this situation, then it's worse than I feared. I'll be very upset with you if you don't come back in one piece.
Touching, but I can't stay back because you're worried there's too much at stake, including my own freedom. Thanks to the Dark Council.
Why do I even bother?
Everyone's in position. Time to move.
Well, that's you. Stay safe out there, yeah?
I'm sending you the passcode sequence that Theron programmed to open a hidden passage. It should be in the console.